Hope you're all having an amazing day. I want you to know that you are truly loved and appreciated. And no matter what level you're at in your evolution, in your growth, know that you're a big part of the process of change, because that is why I came here, reincarnated. I know exactly why I came here. Some of you do too. But I want to say that I get really passionate. Sometimes it comes across as anger, and to be honest with you, I am angry. I'm angry at those people, those energies, those beings that have decided that their will, their way, is more important than free will. I'm frustrated and angry at the system. The system which is controlled by a select few. A select few who have decided that their way, their will, their beliefs, their control is more important than you. You don't get a voice. You don't get options. If you do stand up, you're bullied, berated, beaten, tortured, tormented, ousted, blocked. All your shit gets hacked, followed, murder attempt. I mean, I've seen it all. It's scary. I'm pissed at them. They know who they are. I know who they are. Some of you call it the shadow government. Some of you call it the black web. Whatever the term is, I've seen it. I've infiltrated it. I see the players of this game. I see the players specifically here in this simulation, in this planet, who have an entire group of coven or witches, warlocks, psychics, high-level officials, lawyers, judges, you name it, who their goal is to make sure that you stay stupid, complacent, a sheep, bah, don't get out of line, don't have a voice, don't speak the truth, don't disrupt their power base. Because they want the power over you. They want you to be stupid and naive and believe everything that's shoved down your throat. That you see on TV, in your music, your movies, your schools, your books. That is all conditioning and programming. For 1 week, I challenge you, shut everything off. Everything. Your phone, your TV, your work. Just tune it all out, shut it off. Go inside. Start asking yourself some questions. Do I really believe this? Is this really true? How does this feel? Is this person really aligned with me? Are they a good person? Am I aligned with that? Where am I going? Who am I? Reason why I'm so passionate about this, pissed off, is because I was shown a new way. And I am dead set on making that a reality. Even if that's just me and a select few, which it won't be, but it's the start, so be it. No longer am I aligning or even entertaining negative energies that their goal is to just destroy or pull me down or poor me or victimize, or I'm not gonna align with that anymore. That doesn't get anywhere. That gets you stuck back into the illusion of, wah, poor me. Look how hard everything is. That gets you back into survival mode, which is exactly where they want you to stay. Because if you can stay locked in survival mode, you're controllable. Easily. One tragedy, fear, oh my God, what's next? No money, no house, no car, no material things. Uh-oh, now what? No food? The key is to get out of survival mode. But most people, they're so programmed and conditioned to believe that all of this is the end-all be-all. Does it exist? Yes. Does it not exist at the same time? Yes. You can't believe in an angel and a spirit and stay locked in the material plane. Those are two totally different entities. And you're actually both. You're all of it. So the reason why I'm so passionate and I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing is because I see that other way. I see the better way. Just like Martin Luther King. He had a vision. He had an awesome vision. But once he started going up against the system, lost his life. This time it's different. You're going to go up against the system. What is the system? Name it. In the material plane, judicial system, school system, your health care, your government, your corporations, all of them. You're going to experience all of them. And you're going to have to decide, is this the end-all be-all for me? Is this real? Is this true? Or are you going to transcend or ascend and get out of the limited belief systems, the limited programming, the limited conditioning, and reach higher realms that say, you know what? I can change this reality. I'm that powerful of a creator. I'm that powerful of a mind. I'm that powerful of an energy. Okay, other energies, I see what you're trying to do. Doesn't affect me. Nope, not going to allow that. Moving on. Moving forward. I don't want to live in this shit show anymore. I don't want to be preyed on. I don't want to be a target. I don't want to be attacked. I don't want to be bullied, gang stalked. I don't want any of that. Who deserves that? Do you like that? Do you think that's fair? Do you think it's fair that those that run the game, control the game, play the game, use other people's energy and resources to maintain their power, and then turn around and incarcerate and enslave you? Re-victimizing. Do you think that's a fair game? You ever played a game with a cheater? Someone who just openly cheats and doesn't care? Like, yeah, so what? Yeah, so what? You ever played a game with that person? Is that fun? Do you like that? Because that's what's happening. That's what's going on. The select few that created this game, that control this game, that control you, they don't play fair. They're dirty. They're liars, they're manipulators, they're cheaters, they're narcissistic, they're bullies, they're nasty. They're nasty energies. If you align with that energy, You're an attack energy, you're an angry energy. Well, angry energy, I understand. But if you're an attack energy that you're just wanting to pull somebody down into your muck, then I'm not the right person for you to talk to. You can go align with those individuals and hang out with them. I need people who can handle the truth, who can look at an energy or a person and say, that's not a good person. That person is a pedophile. That person deserves what they have sown. That person deserves their karma, because if they do not receive their karma, if they do not feel the effects of their decisions and choices, they'll never change. Never change. They don't have a reason to. That's why these people in power just keep doing what they do, because nobody calls them out. Nobody goes up against them, because it's been so difficult, because the system has been built so that you never get to them. You never get to the real players of the game. Those that hide in the shadows, but are literally your neighbor. You don't even know it. You don't even know the real players, the big power players. But let me tell you what, once you do, once you start to really see, the veil comes off, the illusion comes off, and you start to really open your eyes and see the truth of, hey, that's an alien. Hey, that's not a good person. Hey, they're raping their kids. What are you going to do with that knowledge? What are you going to do when you find out the truth about people that are around you? Like I did. Are you just going to sit there and go, oh, well, it's my mom. I love her. I forgive her. I'm going to move on. Just let her continue to be who she is and do what she does, which is hurt me on purpose. Or, oh, well, it's my sister. I'm just going to let her keep doing what she's doing, trying to ruin my life because she's envious and angry. Well, it's okay. I'll just pray for her. And I'll just deal with it. Or, oh, okay, he's raping his daughter. It's okay. I'm just going to sit back and let it be. Are you kidding me? I mean, you can do that. What does it solve? Do those people change? Nope. Nope, because you are willing to allow it to continue. You know the truth. That's peeling the veil off. You know the truth about that person. Your intuition is correct. You're seeing what you're seeing. They're showing you exactly who they are, but yet you're complacent and not doing anything about it. For what? Safety, security, protection, because that's your mom, your sister, your brother, your husband, because it has a label. That's how you stay stuck. This is lonely at the top. It's lonely. This is a lonely road. Because the vast majority of the people around you are the ones that are hurting you the most. Not everyone, but the vast majority. And if you were to be truthfully, or if you were to be honest with yourself and see it for what it is, you'd know I'm right. The question is what are you going to do about it? You're going to continue to live and go back to sleep and live in la la land and accept that behavior, accept those words, accept that energy, accept that crap? If so, okay, that's where you'll stay. Just accept where you were at. You're not evolving. You're not growing. You're going to stay stagnant. And you're going to stay stuck at that level with those individuals because you are not willing to push up against and say, no, That's not acceptable. No, I am not going to allow that anymore. No, you are not going to step over my boundary. I'm willing to lose, me personally, I'm willing to lose everything to maintain my sense of self, my sense of freedom. You can take away everything, even my kids, as hard as that is, but you cannot take away my inner knowing of self. So many have tried, and they've taken everything from me, purposely. But they can never take my spirit. They can never take it from me. I know who I am. I know my truth. I've gotten to a place where I'm so solid within myself that everything else can crumble around me and I will be okay, because I know I can rebuild. And I'm glad to rebuild, because if I see everything falling down around me, I know that it wasn't built on truth. But I was first I had to be willing to accept those energies around me and see the truth of who they were being and choosing to be. And I had to make a choice. It's me or them. Am I going to sit there and allow that behavior to continue and stay stuck in this cycle with them? Or am I willing to say, you know what? This is not healthy. This is not good for me. I'm moving on. And that's the path that I took. It's the hardest path because you walk it alone. It's you and God. The footprints in the sand, it's you and God. It's not you and your partner. It's not you and your sister. It's not you and your mom. It's not you. No, it's you and God. God says, are you willing to let go of everyone and everything in order to come back home? Most of you are not. That's too scary. You can't let go of everyone and everything. Then what? Then you're not ready for God. You're not ready to expand outside of into the greater realms. You're not ready to expand outside of your human conditioning. You literally, and I know I'm going to get pushback, but you literally have to let go of everyone and everything. As hard as that sounds, and it's even hard for me because I'm going through this process for the third time since being in this body. And it's different levels. And every time you go to another level in the video game, it gets harder. So this level that I'm at is extremely difficult. And I'm laying there in bed, and I literally am letting go of everything. Conditioning, programming, labels, titles, job, money, house, basic needs, all the energies that I've ever dealt with, forgiving them, letting them go, going through my process, and then getting to my kids is the most difficult, especially my daughter. She's dependent on me in an energetic realm. But I have to set her free, and I have to set myself free, because I'm not meant to be bound to her in a dependent energy state. Doesn't matter what level I'm at. And so I'm going to say this, we as mothers have to learn how to let our children go. They're children of God. Yes, I birthed her. Yes, I carried her. Yes, I supported her. Yes, I will always support her and be there for her. But just like the bird, the mama bird has to kick her baby birds out so they can learn to fly. They have to go out into the world, into the universe, and create life and create for themselves. We have to cut the umbilical cords. Too many moms hold on to their kids, and it creates dependency. It's not healthy for either individual. But as I'm letting go of all these people, places, and things in my life, I'm ascending back to God yet again. And understanding at a new level yet again. This is not a one-time thing. This has to be who you are. This has to be your daily practice. Connecting, 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 connecting. Why am I passionate? Why do I get angry? Because I don't want to live a slave anymore. I'm not going to be bound to somebody else's belief systems who thinks they know more than me or they're better than me. I have a right to believe what I believe. I have a right to exist at any level, at any dimension, without someone else impeding on me. And these energies that impede, they don't believe that. They don't believe what I believe. I want freedom. They want enslavement. So how do you come to an agreement? Do you think God wants his children to be in chains, enslaved to another entity? What good does that do? Okay, it gives you a perspective of enslavement and tyrant. Great. How many times have we played that movie over and 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 over again? Imagine being free to create your life, to create your existence the way you see it. Multiverse. It's never been done before. It's the flowering of consciousness. It's where the loop system becomes this. It opens. It says, hey, you're creating your own universe. Hey, you're creating your own universe. Hey, you're creating your own universe. Cool, cool, cool. I'm not connected to you and feeding off of your energy in your universe. No, if I want to share, hey, can I come into your universe? Oh man, this is cool. This is cool reality. You want to come into mine? Cool. And then once we're done, you go do you. I'll go do me. See the difference? That's where we're going. But you have to be willing to get there. Well, first you have to understand it. That's freedom. That's expansion. That's growth. That's what God wants. God wants you to go explore the void, not be stuck in a pattern or a carousel or a loop. What would it feel like if you were stuck on a carousel for your whole life and you could never get off? It'd be hell, wouldn't it? What do you think you're on? Are you in survival mode or creator mode? Because we're at the tipping point. Some people are moving over into creator mode and they're getting it. My friend Teresa, she's getting it. She is now going to be, here soon, a creator in her own reality and shifting and moving the energy at will. As a God creator, as God intended you to be. Not enslaved to, I have to go do this, or I have to be bound to this person, or I have to have this. No. Choose. You have free will choice, sorta, kinda. Not in this system, you know. You don't have free will choice. You have their choice. Because you believe the bullshit. Over here you have free will choice, but the system doesn't like you having free will choice and it's going to try to stop you in any way possible. Anyway, the point is, is that I love you. I love you beyond time. I love you beyond human comprehension. My love is eternal. It's infinite. It's a love that says, hey, you can do better. And I understand that sometimes I have to be tough love. I have to be a bitch. If that wakes you out of your conditioning, great. You may not like me, but one day you'll get it. Or I have to be nurturing and kind. I go all over the spectrum. Depends on the person. It depends on the audience. It depends on what they need at the moment. Because I want people to wake up. I want you to understand that you're greater than what you've been led to believe. I want to be free. I am never going to live my life according to somebody else's will. Ever again. I learned that lesson. That was awful. I'm never going to be a slave. I don't want you to be a slave either. It's horrible. You deserve better. You deserve everything. Don't you agree? Don't you think you're worthy of everything you could ever imagine? Imagine what your life would be like if you were to sit down and you were to be your own Picasso and paint whatever it is that your dream was. You could live in your bliss. That's what I want for you. That's what I want. That's what I desire. That's why I'm so passionate. That's why I get so angry with the conditioning and the bullshit. You're better than that. I know it. And I won't stop. They can't stop me now. I know too much. I've seen too much. I love you. I hope you have an amazing day. And I hope you get to create whatever masterpiece is important to you.